Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to the installment of Scott Selections here for Monday, February 22nd. Before getting today's play of the day, quick recap of what happened yesterday. We ended up having a nice day as we ended up winning. The only play was St. Bonaventure -4.5, -110 on BetMGM. Game was pretty close to the first half. Then the second half came around and St. Bonaventure blew it open, won the game by 11. I mentioned that Davidson would struggle on the boards with a couple people potentially being out. They ended up playing, and Davidson still got killed on the boards. St. Bonaventure won by 14 on the rebounding edge, and you also had to watch St. Bonaventure put on a defensive clinic because Davidson couldn't really do anything offensively. I talked about how that winning streak was a little bit of fool's gold because of the really easy schedule this team has faced over the last 2 weeks or so, and that definitely showed itself because Davidson was not ready for this quality opposition. And St. Bonaventure ended up winning this game by double digits. So a nice, easy winner, and hopefully our winning streak carries over into Monday. Now, for the play of the day, we're going to be looking at college basketball once again, and this play is going to sound a little bit like deja vu because we gave out this exact matchup a couple of days ago. It's going to be Eastern Kentucky and Southeast Missouri State, and once again, we're going to take the over, and the over is currently available at 150.5 and -110 on Bet Online. Time recording of 12:01 a.m. Eastern Time. A couple reasons why I like the over in the spot. Now, I'm sure a lot of these reasons are going to sound very, very repetitive for the same logic that I gave out on, I believe, the Saturday video. But either way, we're going to go through it right now. The line's already climbed from around 149 to 151 in most spots. I even saw 151.5 starting to pop up. But BetOnline still has 150.5 with no additional juice, so I'll take the free half point. Now, once again, looking at the actual reason why Eastern Kentucky has been a great over team this season is because of the tempo. Eastern Kentucky currently plays at the third fastest pace in the entire country, according to KenPom, and Southeast Missouri State ranks 171st. And what you saw in the last meeting on Saturday was these two teams going up and down once again. Eastern Kentucky got absolutely killed, but defensively, they were a disaster, and the meeting ended up landing at 166. So now you saw the total that we ended up winning on Saturday at 147.5, close at around 151. Game still flew over. Now you've already seen movement from 149 to 151. I don't know how this line doesn't close, I'd say, short of 153.5, 154. The last meeting flew over anyway by double-digit points, and now you can raise the total a little bit, but I don't really think people are going to suddenly like the under in a spot with Eastern Kentucky, where this team has gone flying over totals for the last couple of weeks. Going through that specifically, Eastern Kentucky's gone over in each of its last 6 games, and it's gone over in 11 of its last 12 games. Meanwhile, Southeast Missouri State has gone over in each of its last 4 games, and I already mentioned the previous meeting that happened on Saturday where the game ended up flying over. Both teams combined for about 90 points in the second half, and you had a very nice performance there by Southeast Missouri State. So they already proven the last meeting Southeast Missouri State can score against the Eastern Kentucky team, and we already knew Eastern Kentucky can score normally. I know that it was kind of an exception on Saturday because it ended up getting blown out by, I believe, 26 points in the first half or something like that, but Eastern Kentucky ended up picking it up in the second half, and I think you'll see Eastern Kentucky probably go for mid-70s, a minimum in this game, probably pushing 80-something, and I'm not sure they're going to get many stops on the other end. Looking at some trends, though, to support the over 6-0 Eastern Kentucky's last 6 road games versus a team with a winning home record, and the over is 12-2 in Southeast Missouri State's last 14 Monday games. So for all those reasons, kind of similar to what we ended up doing for Saturday with the logic and the reason why we're taking it. But at the end of the day, until I see the markets fully adjust Eastern Kentucky with the totals, and putting it at the bare minimum of the 150s is not going to cut it. These totals should be in the 150s, I'd say 4 range, maybe even a little bit higher, just blindly for Eastern Kentucky. So until it fails me once again, I'm going to take it, and we're going to hopefully extend this winning streak. So the play that I once again here for Monday, February 22nd is going to be on Eastern Kentucky and Southeast Missouri State over 150.5 and -110 on Bet Online. That's been Solomon Scott Selections. Good luck to all of you and your respective bets today. Bye, everyone.